for someone to choke away a win, yes, you need the other team to be on point and to make plays. You also need another team to turtle. And it bothers me so much that the Packers are still out here talking mess. It bothers me from like even just a competitor standpoint. You lost. Like you wanted to try and play the mind games against the Bears. And I understand why you tried to do it. They're an emotional bunch. Their coach was emotional. One could argue their coach was too emotional early on in that game.
And certainly the players were too emotional last time you played them on a Saturday night at Soldier.
So I understand it. I understand that was the tactic that you were going to use. It was the nonsense that Jeff Hafley was doing, banging on the console like he plays point guard for Duke. All of the nonsense that was said before the game. Oh, this is the game that we wanted, and we definitely wanted to play them, and all this stuff.
You got it.
And I love that the Bears' response to it wasn't the high road. And to quote another Obama, when they go low, we go high. No. When they go low, go to hell.
Well,
Obama. And that's what the Bears did. They were like, we see you're petty, and we raise you some petty.
Especially in football. You know, you could argue in rhetoric, and you could argue in morale, moral life, and all that. But in football, you got to respond to violence with violence. You have to go stronger, and they did go stronger. And I know how much it bothers you that the Packers are still out here talking after the game because they played a massive role. They're the ones that turtled.
Yes.
Your coach, your quarterback had one grounding call in his professional career and then had two in the second half of that game.
You got a delay of game after a timeout.
Yep.
Like, you could be mad all you want. Just be mad at the right people. Mm-hmm. Be mad at yourself. Those dudes took the game from you. You gave it to them, and they took it.
And you choked. Just own it and deal with it, that you absolutely choked. But the Bears caused that pressure. Pressure burst pipes, we've always heard. And I love how Jordan Love has been terrific against the blitz in his career, terrific this year. But in this game, they got to him. Dennis Allen, first play of the second half, he blitzes Nashawn Wright off the edge. Second play, DeMarco Jackson with a blitz in the middle on a run play and eats it up. First third down of the second possession, DeMarco Jackson fakes like he's going to do that up the middle, and Jordan Love is scared. He was scared and throwing off his back foot the entire second half. They got to that kid.
There's no denying that guy is good. He's good. But when you needed him to be great, he didn't elevate. And guess what? When the Bears needed Caleb Williams to elevate, he joined the rest of his team because he didn't do it alone. And Colston Loveland elevated as well. And the defensive guys, after getting dog walked for a whole half, they elevated. You saw, like, maybe this is the last game I have to play this year. We got the extra afterburner from Jalen Johnson. Oh, they're going to target me?
Yep.
I'm Kyler Gordon. They're going to target me?
Did he start to feel it or what?
Let me get back into a rhythm and start to make some plays here. Montez Sweat getting after Jordan Love. Like, there was a lot of that went on inside the game, and they deserve all the props in the world for coming back and winning that game. We shouldn't be surprised. I get why it's surprising, though, because you're not used to seeing teams lose that type of lead in the playoffs. And guess what? It's historic. And now the Packers' loss goes down in the annals of historic choke jobs in the history of the NFL playoffs, which is why I don't want to hear any crap from anyone in that locker room. I don't want to hear their head coach. I don't want to hear their DC. I don't want to hear their best player say a word. You had the game, and they took it from you. So shut up and get better. There, I've had my say.
There you go. Feel good?
Yeah.
Good. As it should. I can't believe the Bears won that game, man. They had no turnovers. They were -2 in the turnover department. They had 93 rushing yards. That is not how you're supposed to be able to beat a team in the playoffs. But Caleb being that good late,
man,
showed they can beat anybody. Do people realize the monumental shift that took place? I think they did, even if subconsciously, perhaps. And maybe now it's fully conscious, but like, you can and we will now, today and for what, the next 8-9 months, be able to argue that the Bears are ahead of the Packers and that our coach is better than their coach and that our quarterback might be better than their quarterback because our guy shows up in crunch time and yours just turtled. These are conversations that you have not been able to have concurrently in the same offseason since the 1980s. You have not been able to sit there wherever you're going to be, on a bar stool, on a couch, on a golf course, on the phone, at the Thanksgiving table with Uncle Biff, like wherever the hell you're going to be, you can be righteously confident in the superiority of your team, your coach, and your quarterback. That is fun.
That's the reason why I keep talking about the importance of this win compared to what happens this weekend, for example. It's because this is the thing that Bears fans were nervous about. That's where the anxiety comes in. Mm-hmm. It comes in with going, man, I think we're close. I think we're close. I think we're real close.
Yeah.
It would be great if if there isn't delayed gratification on that Bears fans didn't have to walk into the postseason or the offseason and go, we were this close to exorcising the demons and slaying the dragon. No, they did it.
They did it. This is now the direct comp to beating the Cardinals if you were the Cubs in the 2015 NLDS on your way to what was the first of 3 NLCSs. You beat, as the Bears just did, you beat the organizational standard that is also the division rival. You just took them down. You're ahead. I don't know if it's going to be consistent now and you're going to give yourself 5 years or 10 years or 30 like they've just had, but right now for these 7-8 months, enjoy it. And whoever you want to talk to, me, I'm going to call up John Kuhn and tell him it's not a year early, John. It's not. We don't have to wait a year. Thank you so much for the thought and the mild condescension, but it's not next year. It's right the F now because we just took it from you.
This is what we were talking about after game 1 between these teams. And that clip is still out there, and it's being recirculated over the last 24 hours. This is what we were saying about the organization and the fans of Green Bay now being a little scared.
Because this is what they were afraid of.
This was the ultimate thing that they were afraid of. And then you add in how the Vikings passed them by.
Yep.
You add in how Detroit passed them by. Look, we're not doing Green Bay radio today, but if we were, I could make a hell of an argument for firing Matt LaFleur.
Can I just celebrate that we're not doing Green Bay radio today? Can I celebrate that?
I mean, that place that Alex went to with the Munchie basket seemed like a nice place.
That's all good, but think about it. That place now exists without the Packers' superiority. All of Wisconsin now exists without the superiority that they have held onto like a freaking badge. They don't have it anymore.
Alex, next time you go up there and they're playing the 2010 NFC title game, you're like, you know what? Can we change it to maybe the 2026 wild card game?
Yes. Well, did you see their special $20 all you can eat, or all you can drink?
All you can drink. That
for
was
that
Saturday
game?
night.
And they were giving rides back and forth. I bet they had a lot of fun there.
That sounds great.
I know.
Shout out rookies, Denmark.
Yeah, good for rookies. But, man, it's like, who are Wisconsinites without their Packers superiority complex? They don't have it anymore.
Look, the way that game went down, the fact that you lost 5 in a row to end the season, the fact that your coach didn't adjust when the other one did, there's a reason to feel like maybe you should move on from a guy who I think is a pretty good coach.
Oh yeah, no, it's crazy. Like I kind of would want them to move on in the interest of wanting to beat them. Like that guy's a really good coach. They've got a coach and a quarterback connection. Why would you move on from that? He's 4 games under being 40 over 500.
But that's the beauty of this for the Bears fan, that it's even a discussion. It's even like you're the franchise that's in turmoil now, not this one. And this one was in turmoil until week 3 of this season.
Yep.
And now they have not only put in a floor, but have also shown you what's possible.
Yeah.
Now,
A texter says, that's funny, Speaks. Majority of Caleb's throws were not close to the receivers, not better than Love. But yeah, who showed up late, pal? Who showed up? Who showed up late? Who won the effing game?
You can look at the statistics of Caleb, and I understand it, and and everyone who wants Caleb to be better would love to see that percentage go up.
Yes, but there are ways to modify it,
You
though.
cannot deny what that guy did in the last 8 minutes of that football game.
No way. Tanny likes to listen to Packers postgame on the radio. And
Man, there was almost too much to listen to over the weekend. There's so many different content providers. I'm still going through all of it.
Yeah, you are. But you heard callers getting close to admitting some of this stuff?
Yeah, so I much of Packer fan identity, I believe, is the fact that they've had Hall of Fame caliber quarterbacks throughout their entire fan existence. And when you don't have that anymore, and Jordan Love's a really good player, when you don't have that anymore, I think you tend to question your entire belief system as a football fan. And here's some of the things that they were saying about Caleb on Saturday night.
Let's go. Get your ass online. Start calling up some people. Granted, Caleb Williams, not. I don't think he's half the quarterback that Jordan Love is. Don't give me these. He has to do 3-4 great throws. I'll take the guy with the consistency. But that man has passion and fire. I'll give him that. Our guy, God bless him. But Jesus, read somebody out. Tell your guys, get on the line. Stop dropping the balls and put them in your hands. Enough is enough. Game's on the line.
Oh, that's an interesting Wisconsin accent.
He was a Canadian Packer fan. Yeah,
same thing.
Feel bad for them. A little bit.
Or this guy.
Yeah, the Packers, I was at the game.
Yeah.
Packers are playing single high safety the entire game, forcing Caleb to beat him from the pocket. It took Ben Johnson 3 quarters to realize he wasn't going to be able to run the ball. And guess what? Caleb beat him from the pocket. And when push comes to shove, Jordan Love, minute 43, 1 timeout. Plenty of time.
So you blame that on him, on Love?
I'm not saying the whole game is on Love here, okay? That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is they answered after the Bears scored, but you know what? They didn't answer again.
That's correct.
And, if that was Rodgers in his prime, do they score?
You didn't have to go back to Rodgers in his prime.
Yeah.
We literally saw it last week.
Yeah.
With Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, you did. And it comes down to quarterback play in the postseason so often. It does. And the fact that our guy rose up and the Bears can win a game like that is a huge, huge deal.
It's terrific that this is a competitive NFC North, and it's going to be for a long time. And so your rule at the top is over.
Yeah, it is.
It's over.
And Bears fans, enjoy your offseason and know that no matter how people push back, completion percentage beat you twice. Beat you twice.